Hello everyone and welcome to Divine Debut. This is Kathy speaking. Thank you so much for being here. This is a message that I'm wanting to send out to everyone, and in relation to this pandemic of the coronavirus, I'm wanting to send you out a message of love, a message of camaraderie, and a message of faith. We need to keep the faith. We need to keep doing what we're told to do by the experts, of course, so that we can try and contain this virus. My condolences to those people that have lost loved ones, family members, friends. My condolences to those, mostly in the country of Italy, of course, which was the most hit. I do hope that this terrible virus, this terrible epidemic is contained as soon as possible with the help of God and with the help of the experts. So as I said, we need to listen to what they tell us. Let's not take it too lightly, as it is serious, but it is in our hands. And of course, we need to keep the faith, as I said, that we can overcome this. We know that astrologically speaking, we're moving through a very difficult season. I do believe that the next couple of weeks are going to be very, very important, and it's got a lot to do with what we do. It's got a lot to do with our next trajectory, where we're heading, and especially, that we have to think before we act. And of course, let's not over panic. We know that panic is the worst thing that we can do, but listening to the experts is the most important thing, and let's not take chances. So I'm sending my prayers out to all of you. As I said, we've got a saying in Greek which says, your faith saved you. So let's especially keep the faith at this time, as it's very important. Let's keep our spirits as high as possible. And these positive vibes that we will send out to the divine, to the universe, and to others should help. It will be received, no doubt. As we always say, a positive mind leads to a healthy body. A healthy mind leads to a healthy body. Whichever way you look at it, that's what we have to do right now. So again, I will leave you with this message. I did have to say something about it because it's not something that we can sweep under the carpet. Okay, so let's see what your messages are for this time. As I said, if we need to stay indoors, which is very important now, and keep the contact with others to a minimal, that is the safest thing that we can do. All right, let's look at your cards and see what's going on at this point. Again, my love to all of you and blessings. Do stay strong. Do stay healthy. Let's go on to the readings. Hello, dear Leo. Hello. Thank you for being here. This is your March 15th till the 31st of 2020 reading. It's a general and love reading. I am sorry about the background noise. It is raining. Well, we can't stop the rain, so these readings need to get out. I do hope that you enjoy this reading. Let's look at the Druid Craft Tarot deck. I'm taking a Major Arcana, and I feel that this is the one for you, Leo. And we've got the Hanged Man. And the Hanged Man is the sign of Pisces. Now, the Hanged Man can mean spirit. It can mean the divine. The Hanged Man also asks for sacrifice. It asks for we're being suspended in time. It's as though we don't know if we're coming or going at this time. I do see that obviously it's not easy for you, but maybe you need to be there for others. That's what I think that this means. And I also think that you need to also, through these trying times, you need to change the way you're looking at things. Yes, Leo is very, very, very positive. Usually they're the one that will take the initiative. They'll be spontaneous to help. They're very generous. Here it does say, and this could also mean that for some of you, maybe you've had too much of trying to see something from another perspective. Maybe you've been suspended in time for too long. And we know that with the hangman, which is Pisces, it is Pisces time. The equinox is just around the corner on the 20th of the month. Therefore, it is the new astrological year. Hopefully, and I know that the next couple of weeks will be quite challenging still with this pandemic that we're going through. So it is asking that we be patient, that we seek spiritual guidance. That's what the hangman does. He does connect to the divine, maybe whilst we're staying indoors and, spending more time with our one-on-one family. We could find the time now to be able to connect to spirit, to meditate. Okay, so I do feel that there is a very, very big sacrificial energy in this card, that Leo people are there for others. That's what I feel as well. But this shall too pass. Let me take your cards, Leo. We have the Nine of Pentacles. And the Nine of Pentacles can speak of you being okay financially. You're standing okay. You're standing quite strong. You may even be the one that is helping others financially if you are the strong one. Now, emotionally, I can see you are standing on your own. This Nine of Pentacles for me is the Virgo card. So again, it always seems to come up for Leo that Virgo comes up in their reading. So I do have a lot of Leo Virgo cuspers. And I know that, speaking of Virgo, Virgo is also the house of health. Therefore, because these times are very challenging with the coronavirus, Virgo is all about the details and doing, that detective work, or just, not being very spontaneous and, taking a risk on what we need to do right now. Don't take risks. Do the Virgo thing, which says do your homework before you take action. Be grounded, be slow moving, steadily. That's what I see here with that Nine of Pentacles. Emotionally, dear Leo, I see you being quite independent. Let's see, Queen of Wands. Wow, just as I was saying that, here you are. Here you are. You're going to shine, nevertheless. You are going to shine, because I feel that you are, luck is on your side. I think that for the Queen of Wands, who again is the leader, as I was saying, Leo will be taking measures where risks are concerned, but I feel that you're still going to be very generous. And the Queen of Wands could mean anything around work as well, that you are sort of holding on and waiting for that green light before you can create anything else. I do see with the black cat here that there is a lot of luck around you. Let's take another card. And we've got the Star. And the Star is Aquarius, which is your house of others. It's your house of partnership, whether it's romantic or business. Now, the Star does speak of hope. It speaks of healing. Okay, now the Hangman does show up someone that feels really, he really feels suspended, and he feels that he can't do much about his situation right now. And I think that a lot of you Leos may be feeling a little bit hopeless at this time, but you need to trust in the divine plan, that what is going on up there in the stars is reflecting our lives down here. We do have the Star, which is the ethers. So we know that this is a wish fulfillment. This is also a card of hope. We don't lose hope at this time, even though we're waiting. We're waiting to see the truth. We're waiting to see the end of a cycle. As I said, the equinox is just around the corner. And know, dear Leo, that whatever you're going through right now, this is spiritual maturation. This is us picking up our socks and becoming the elders, the wiser people, the people that can lead. Now, Leo is a leader, obviously. Emotionally, I see that Leo, romantically, if you are going through hardships right now, if you have been suspended in time, you've sacrificed a lot, and you still don't see yourself with a partner, you may be also dealing with someone that is at a distance, someone that you could be back and forth communicating through social media. And I'm going to say that's if this is an Aquarian, Sun, Moon or Rising, we've also got Pisces, here, Sun, Moon or Rising. If this is an Aquarian that we're talking about, know that they're probably off helping others. We know that Aquarius is the humanitarian, and we know that the ingenious mind of the Aquarian could be bringing some sort of a wish fulfillment even to the world on a collective scale. We know that Uranus transiting through the sign of Taurus is bringing drastic changes, fluctuations where money is concerned, changes where our values are concerned, and even anything to do with the earth. So drastic changes and very far-fetched ideas, very progressive ideas that can seem quite crazy, but not at this time. So I'd like to take some more cards. I'm using the Witch's Tarot. Let's take a look at that Nine of Pentacles. And we've got the Ten of Wands. So you've got your hands full, dear Leo. You've got quite a few burdens. And it looks as though you don't have much time for love right now. Now again, because I did say that Virgo is the nurse, I feel as though some of you are being support and help where medicinal situations are concerned, illness. If you are dealing with someone that is going through their own challenges right now, because we know that Neptune can be also the illusion. Pisces can also be, we know that is some sort of an imprisonment, as the house of Pisces rules the house of prison, and that could be a literal or a metaphorical. So Leo is not enjoying being cooped up here. They feel as though it's a great burden for them. But you can see the finish line, dear Leo, with whatever you're dealing with. We know that the Ten of Wands turns into the Ace. So you may be in between these times, be getting ready to bring something to the world, to create something that may be a wish fulfillment for you. Something that you've created can become quite famous, let's say. Let's see what else we've got. We have the Eight of Swords. Yes, worry. This could be worry, and this is around, as I said, being imprisoned, being held hostage. We've got two cards. We've got two cards where your perception here is holding you back from being open, which is not like Leo at this time. Let's see what the future holds, because the star does speak of future. Now, for those of you that are dealing with an Aquarian, it could be someone that that you felt was dimming your aura, not letting you be free, feel free. And we know that Uranus can also speak of freedom. Let's see with the Star card. And we've got the Two of Pentacles, so this is a decision. Two of Pentacles is a juggling act. It's not easy. There is a heavy burden here for Leo, I can see that. And here we've got the Six of Cups. Now what I see with this, dear Leo, this does speak of a soulmate connection. Others of you, your worries are around your children, and you're willing to sacrifice everything for them. As again, this could be a soulmate connection, one that is at a distance to you, at a physical distance. Some of you may be dealing with two different people, obviously. We do have the Two of Pentacles, a juggling act. You may be juggling, obviously, work and children, if you are a single mum, let's say. Others of you may be juggling two different people. We've got Aquarius here and we've got Pisces here. And let's say Sun, Moon, or Rising. Now, Six of Cups can speak of finding your balance. And when I say finding your balance, it is a 6. For those of you that are at an imbalance with a soulmate, the star says, don't lose hope. And the Six of Cups is a card of trust. There could be trust issues, as even the House of Pisces, there's been a lot of illusion and confusion with Mercury having retrograded there. Some of you may have been hoping or, trying to decide, or this, we could flip the reading. Someone's been wanting to go on a journey, but they are obviously conflicted. This could be a literal journey as well. They're wanting to take the risk, but it's a big world out there, okay? It's a big world out there. So there is confliction. Maybe work is stopping you from moving. Now we've got this pandemic, which is stopping all worldly travel. So therefore, we're staying put, dear Leo, at this time. Try not to be stuck in your head. Don't worry too much. The time of freedom will come, thanks to Uranus transiting in the house of Taurus. Now, because, as I said, Taurus is the physical body. Uranus is the ingenious mind. It's also the freedom to move. It's also radical change, quick change, futuristic quantum leaps. This could happen in anything to do with health, which is Virgo. I do feel that there is a lot of work being done on a collective scale, and we will come to a point of balance, and we need to trust. We need to trust in relationships, trust in our trust in the cycles that we're going through. As I said, we're at the end of the cycle. Give it a couple of weeks, dear Leo, and I think that we're going to have some sort of a breakthrough, a very positive breakthrough. Now, Six of Cups could be also, for those of you that are hoping for a soulmate to come back. If this is someone that you haven't been dealing with, you've been holding on, waiting for them to grow maturely, no doubt. This is also an eclipsed moon, as you could see. And we know that with the eclipses, we're in between the beginning of the year and mid-year eclipses. We know that eclipses eclipse something out of our life. So, dear Leo, for those of you that are single, this could be eclipsing your single life out of your lives. I do see with the Six of Cups here that you need to trust that something is guiding you to a relationship which is going to be all trust and all balance and a deep soul connection here, because we do have Pisces, which is unconditional love. 6 and 8 is 14. 14 is also temperance. It's spirit. Spirit is here telling us that, and this is, we know temperance is Jupiter. Jupiter is up there with, it's coming closer to Pluto. And that's why we're seeing all these crazy things going on in the world. We know that Pluto can be many, many people, crowds of people. Jupiter expands. Pluto is also death and transformation. Doesn't mean that this is going to continue. It means that we're all being situations in our lives are being eclipsed out of our lives as we're going on to a new chapter, a new hopeful chapter with the beginning of the new solar year. And Aries, being the warrior, says that we need to pull up our socks and do the work. We will be fine. Okay, dear Leo, a lot is being worked out in the background, as I said, with temperance. Temperance pours from one cup to the other, very similar to this card. A lot of work is being done in the background. Know that we will come into balance. It's a 2, okay? And the Hangman is also a 12, which equals a 3. There will be expansion and growth. We know that 3 can also mean, of course, the Empress, which says that something is going to nurture and provide for us. That's the North Node in Cancer. Okay, what I'm going to do, dear Leo, is I'm going to take my handwritten cards, and I want to take, even though we don't have a king here, we've only got a queen, which is, for most of you, this is your energy. For others of you that are dealing with another fire sign, doesn't have to be a fire sign, could be someone that's ready to take the initiative, to take the lead, if this is in your love life. I'm going to take 2 cards, okay? I will let you fit these cards to your own personal situation, okay? So let's take 1 on the Queen of Wands and 1 on the 6 of Cups, which would be your soulmate. Let's take the cards. Queen of Wands. I do apologize, but I am married. I know I lied, but now you know. And this is the 5 of Swords. So some of you are dealing with 2 different people. No doubt you may have been dealing with someone that was married, or you've got an outsider that is finding out. For those of you that have stepped out of a committed partnership, someone has found out about this love triangle. Now, could this be a message that is being given to the Queen of Wands? Yes, we could take it from her perspective or from their perspective. Let's look at that 6 of Cups. And we have, please forgive me, I want another chance with you. And this is the 4 of Cups, which could be someone that is trying to come back into your life. You may be thinking whether you let them in or not, if this is someone from the past that you've been dealing with. So someone is wanting another chance. I'd like to take 1 card on the 2 of Pentacles, which could be someone is making a choice. We have the Star again. Incredible. Absolutely. Let's take the Hangman. We don't give up hope. Our wish may be fulfilled at some point once the new year begins, I would say. Let's look at the Hangman. And we've got the Sun. Leo. Beautiful. And the Sun is all we need to know. That the Sun is going to come out after this darkness of Pisces and this confusion of Pisces. Don't lose faith. The Sun is also a card of children, newness, healing, love, true love. It's also a house of creativity, the house of Leo. And look at all those sunflowers. It's just like, you know, others smiling back at you. The illumination of what you've sacrificed, okay, it will come to you. Also, whatever you have been waiting to see clearly will come through with the Sun, with the rays of the Sun. Okay. All right, I will leave it at that, dear Leo. Much healing. We've got, look at that, the Star twice and the Sun. It's like we've got 3 stars. The 3 stars, the 3 wise men following that bright star. Don't give up. Don't give up on whatever you're trying to manifest. All right. Much love, much light. Thank you so much for being here. Bye-bye.